want to admit this, but there's a part of you somewhere deep inside. Deep inside, meaning when I say deep inside, I mean like rooted in your subconscious and the collective unconscious. Somewhere in there, there's this aspect of you that when you see someone doing something great, there's a part of you that's scared of what they're doing. You're scared because, well, maybe you want to do that, but you recognize how hard it would be for you to actually attempt it. It's like you're at the base of a mountain, you look up, you see somebody on the summit, and you want to go to that summit, but then you start thinking, my God, that took them a long time to get there. In fact, they're younger than me maybe, or my same age and at the top of the summit, and I'm just starting. It's going to take years to get there. I don't know if I want to commit that much. You might think, it's hard, it's dangerous. And people are gonna see me start climbing the mountain, and then what if they find out, hey, I didn't make it up the mountain? There's social repercussions. I could lose my reputation. We have a fear of greatness. Now, there are some people, when they see that person at the top of the mountain, they say, oh, I'm going up there. You're not gonna stop me. Those are rare people. Yes, I'm going, okay, let me find out exactly what they did. Maybe I'll find a better way to get up this mountain. But I'm getting to the top no matter what. I am reaching the top of that mountain. What great people do, I will do as well. And you don't have to climb every peak. There's only certain mountains you're going to want to climb. That's your destiny. That's your calling. That's your dharma. That's your duty. That's why you were put on this earth. It's your passion. It's your bliss. There's a million names for it. But you'll be walking through a mountain range. People climbing every mountain in that mountain range because human beings have a diverse set of passions. One mountain, or maybe 10, out of all the thousands and thousands of mountains in that mountain range, someone's going to catch your, to some peak is going, oh, that's the one. What they're doing there. But you have to understand, we sort of fear greatness. We fear what great people do because we don't know if we can do it. Maybe our potential is halfway up the mountain. We don't know, but we have to try. Look, if you're a wise, humble person and you max out your potential and you make it at three quarters of the way up the mountain, you will die happy. If you make it to the very top, you'll die happy. Hey, look, if you make it 300 yards up the mountain, that's as far as you can go. You tried. And if you're humble and wise, you will die happy. I was thinking about Steph Curry the other day, a basketball player, and he's a shorter guy for the NBA. His dad was in the NBA, so that helps him. But if you were to see Steph Curry play basketball when he was even in high school, senior in high school, he barely made it to a Division I program. But I heard Steph Curry interviewed one time and he said, I saw Jordan play and that's the goal, right? To be as good as him. Here's a man who's not intimidated by the greatness of others. Kobe Bryant was like that as well. You see this in the sciences, you see this in the arts, you see this in business. If Steve Jobs does that, I can try to be that. Maybe I don't want his rough style, but I can try to reach that pinnacle of business success. There's something in rare people. They just go for it. They say, I'm going to find a way up the mountain. They don't get scared. They don't get scared. Think of Steph Curry at the bottom of a mountain, seeing Jordan at the top. The guy shoots from his chest. Now, he doesn't have a traditional jump shot. He moved it up a little bit, but it's still low for most players. He shoots it kind of in front of his head. Anyways, he's changed the game. He didn't know he's going to make it to the top of the mountain. I think we can all agree, if anybody's at the top of the basketball mountain in the history of basketball, Steph Curry's up there with Jordan and LeBron and Kobe and Magic and Bird. He's there. But when he started, he didn't know if he was going to make it up to the D1 level of the mountain. The overseas level of the mountain. Make it to the NBA, be an all-star. And now he's an MVP, a champion, and one of the greatest of all time. You don't know how far you can make it up the mountain until you start climbing the damn mountain. But you can't be intimidated by the people on top of it. They have to inspire you. You can't hate success. You can't be scared of success. I was reading in Abraham Maslow, he talks about this fear of greatness. He calls it the Jonah complex. In brief, Jonah is directed by God to go to another city and warn the people of something, but he tries to hide. He doesn't go. God puts something, gives him a direction. He doesn't take that direction. And the same thing happens in our lives. Like that, when you see that mountain peak and you go, I want to climb that peak. That's maybe God nudging you in the right direction. Doesn't say you're going to make it to the top. All God nudges you towards your potential, whatever that is. And don't feel bad if at first you're intimidated by greatness, if it scares you. Anything great can scare us. To see a great vision, to see God, a lot of people pass out, swoon. When you see something that inspires you, it might give you a little bit of fear. That's okay to feel. But immediately change that. As soon as you sense it, say, okay, that scares me a little bit. I'm going to put everything on the line, my reputation, all of my resources, all of my time. It's scary. But instead of feeling like, I don't know if I can't do this, you feel, it scares me a little bit, but that's also exciting. As much as that person scares me and the skills they have, I'm also very intrigued by how they got up there. And I just want a taste of what they're doing. You'll notice people, when they're young adults, sometimes they're older, sometimes they're in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. Something catches them. It's a mystery, right? Like something absorbs us. And we go, we have to do that. I have to make music. I have to start a business. I have to achieve this in my profession. And we either get scared by that, we get scared, but then we're excited by that. And some people are just instantly excited by that. They just want so deeply to be at the top of the mountain, to go up as high as they can. And here's the thing, if you really put your all in, you're going to get pretty damn close to the top. It doesn't mean you're going to be rich in what you want to do. It doesn't mean you're going to be famous, but it does mean you're going to get very, very good in that field, developing that skill, whatever it is for you. So, average people are scared of great people. Maybe they respect them from a distance. But if you're listening to this, you're the type of person that sees the person on the mountaintop and you go to the base of the mountain and you start thinking about climbing it. A lot of people say, no, I'll watch them on the top of the mountain via live stream. I'm not getting close. No, you're already in the mountain ranges. You know you want to climb. So start looking for those peaks and then you go as hard as you can up that mountain. You have to. It's what rare people do. And you don't want to be average. You want to be rare. You want to be different. Not better than people. You just want to be different. Rare people max out their potential. They live their life maxed out. All right, guys.